Dynamite from this past week, show opener Orange Cassidy beating Jake Hager to retain the All-Atlantic title. The match was built around Jake Hager's wacky purple hat.
I love that hat. Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Insane.
Why not? Ricky Starks beat Ethan Page to win the Eliminator tournament. We just talked about that. The AEW Trios champions, Death Triangle, beat the Elite. We're going to have to talk a little bit about this because let me tell you, this was a hell of a fun match in their best of 7 series.
Yeah, man. I very much like this match. So this was in Chicago. They were at the Wintrust Arena. Man, as soon as Elite came out, the boos started, the CM Punk chants started, and they did not help by their antics in the match. Kenny Omega bit Pac in the arm, probably exactly where he was bit.
Yep.
They tried the buckshot lariat where exactly like how Punk missed it last time.
Landed on his butt.
They did a go to sleep.
Yeah. The next day, Kenny tweeted out, "Thank you, Kenta. Bullet Club for life." Crazy. Like, really, really, like, see, stuff like that makes you kind of think that whole, that scrum was a work.
I know, but it's not. And that's the funny part, right? Here's the other thing.
Controversy equals cash.
Here's the other thing. There was that Sports Illustrated interview that came out on Tuesday where Kenny essentially said it. He's like, listen, it's not the Elite versus CM Punk.
Yeah.
Like, that's silly stuff. Like, he essentially was like, listen, let's drop this. I don't want this is crazy. It's not, we have nothing. I don't have anything. Like, essentially, like, I don't have anything against the guy. Whatever happened, that's it. And then they do that the following day.
Amazing.
You know, man, if they could make this a match, if somehow they can make it work, where Punk comes back after injury, and him and Kenny have that match, I mean, the business that they'll make is unbelievable.
Buku bucks, man. Like, huge. Especially if they do it at Chicago next year.
They could do. I don't know. Listen, it's never say never. It's pro wrestling. I mean, we've had. I didn't think Cody would go back in January, and he did. I don't think Bill Goldberg would have come back. A lot of people didn't think Brock Lesnar would come back. A lot of people didn't think Bret Hart would come back. This is something that happens in professional wrestling time after time, where time heals old wounds.
You mean money?
Money heals old wounds.
Money helps.
Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry,
money helps.
It's money.
Millionaires play fighting. So this match was awesome. And this was also the return of House of Black, right?
The return of House of Black, yeah.
Really good to see Malachi back.
Yeah, good to see him back. You know what? Needed. He's needed. Now, what happens with Andrade? I'm curious what's going on with him.
That is an interesting thing.
AEW definitely has a lot of guys sitting out all the time. A lot of big money guys.
A lot of roster.
Andrade's out. Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Hangman was out for a while.
Matt
Kenny
Hardy
was out for months. Matt Hardy. Jeff is not back.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are out, and they're paying these guys good money.
But you know what? These guys are. I think it's better for them because these guys get healthy. Look at how great, like that 90-day suspension or whatever it was for the Bucks and Kenny. These guys came back looking amazing. Well rested, right? That's what you need. These guys, everybody's banged up. Why not?
Yeah.
Rotate everybody. You also had AEW Women's Champion Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker defeating Sky Blue and Willow Nightingale and Tay Mello and Anna Jay. And your main event. Well, let's actually talk about the Moxley thing first. Mox told Regal to go away after Danielson pushed for Mox not to kill Regal because of the betrayal.
Regal did not explain why he did what he did, though.
Right.
Interesting. He did not explain it. And is it over for the Blackpool Combat Club at this point?
I think so.
How do you call it a Blackpool Combat Club without Regal? And we've already seen the deception between Yuta and Danielson, and Danielson and Cesaro, and now Claudio, and now you're seeing it with Danielson, and maybe Danielson's a freaking problem.
Oh.
Isn't that interesting?
They like the storylines that are concurrent throughout the show are pretty fun. Like I really enjoy the Blackpool Combat Club stuff and the schism in the group, and also like who's to say that at one point Claudio, Danielson, and Moxley can't go for those trios titles?
You got to do something.
Yeah.
I just saw a fantastic photo of Jeff Jarrett, and it totally took me away from everything.
Does he look more like Mark Twain or the Colonel Sanders?
He looks more like Mark Twain.
Older blonde men tend to look more like, they tend to skew towards Mark Twain.
Yeah. You
Like,
become very old-timey very fast.
yeah, like we're never gonna have that aesthetic.
No, this beard is always going to be jet black like Hogan.
Yeah.
The hair will go gray, but I'll always have the
You're gonna
heel.
you're gonna keep the shoe polish beard.
You're the shoe polish beard.
And your main event, Ring of Honor World Champion Chris Jericho beating Tomohiro Ishii to retain the title. Jericho's chest got all bloodied from the chest. How did you feel about this match?
It was okay. I got it. It was fine. It was a weird mashup for sure. I do like that Jericho's having these weird matches with like obscure people that you like. I get it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. He's getting in these matches that he wants. You know, he's at the twilight of his career now.
Sure.
He has the Ring of Honor Championship, which is so wild to me.
Mind-blowing.
But I honestly feel he has to face PCO at some point.
Yeah, dude.
You need Rougeau and him.
Dude, fully electrified.
Fully.
Fully, like, with the full entrance and everything. That was so much fun, man. That was such a fun part of Ring of Honor.
That was a really even the indie stuff he was doing, you know?
Like, the later years of Ring of Honor had a
Carl
lot of fun
Ouellette.
stuff.
Come
Yeah.
on, dude. But I want him dressed up like the old Carl Ouellette.
Okay.
Like, I want him with the eye patch, like the pirate one from WWF. I want him as the pirate, and I want them to do the spot where Brett goes through the second rope.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, great match, that match.
Yeah.
I always enjoyed that match.
Go back and watch some old wrestling. This match was, I enjoyed this match. Two takeaways. One, people have always said that Jericho was never big enough in his career, right?
He's huge.
He is gigantic. He made Ishii look like a toddler.
Yo,
Right?
Ishii's like
He's wide.
freaking wide. Yeah.
He's a barrel.
Yeah, listen, and that's the WWE perspective, right?
If you can make a Goomba from Mario Brothers into a person,
Yeah, Ishii.
It'd be Ishii. Like 100%.
Yeah. No insult, just like body frame size.
body frame size
Yeah.
big. It's no neck, you know?
Hard hitting.
Hard hitting. There was a dude right on the hard cam who just kept looking at I don't know if you guys saw this clip, but it went around a few days ago where while they're doing the chop exchange, the slap exchange, there's a dude who's just going, "What the F is this?" to like his girlfriend. What the F am I watching right now? What is this? And it kind of like that little moment kind of takes you out of the match a little bit just because it's, you know, it's a style that I feel like people aren't used to.
Yeah, no. I listen, it is so interesting though, seeing the difference in a WWE audience versus an AEW audience and things that they react to and how they react to them. It's becoming a very different style audience with like the viewership of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying like at home, obviously there's a lot of cross, but I'm saying like in the building.
Yeah.
Even if it's the same people in the building, their reaction to things is so different. And I don't know if that has to do with just the overall vibe in the room or it's the overall presentation.
I think it's both. You know what I want? You know what dream match I want?
What?
I'm gonna give you a hardcore wrestling boner right now.
Yeah, give me.
You ready? Since Kenny's gonna be at the Tokyo Dome as an ambassador to AEW, going against Will Ospreay, right? And Jericho's having all these crazy like dream matches, right? Ring of Honor World Title match: Chris Jericho versus Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, I love that.
What do you think?
I would love that.
Yeah,
I don't think Ibushi's doing anything right now. Where is Ibushi?
I think he's banged up, and he had some familial
injured.
issues.
Still hurt, right?
Yeah.
Still hurt. I like Dynamite. Dynamite was a good show. Rampage. It was a 4 p.m. Rampage on Black Friday. FTR defeated Top Flight to retain the ROH Championship. 11 minutes, 8 seconds. Darby Allin defeated Anthony Henry with JD Drake. 7 minutes aired of this match. Sheeta defeated... how do you say this?
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Queen Aminata.
Queen Aminata. There you go. In a 1 minute match.
Great.
Roosh, the Butcher and the Blade defeated John Silver and Alex Reynolds. And number 10, the big story is 10 turned on the Dark Order, throwing his mask at the feet of -1. -1 did a good job with this. He sold it really well.
Yeah.
Notes coming out of Rampage. Chris Jericho will defend the Ring of Honor World Championship against Claudio at Final Battle, taking place December 10th.
Great.
Bryan Danielson will take on FTR's Dax Harwood in a singles match this Wednesday night.
Match of the year candidate.
Let's see what they do. Danielson is interesting. I don't know what he wants to do or what they want to do with him, but I like these matches that he does. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, you could donate by leaving a super thanks, which is located below. For more videos like this, full episodes of the Mat Men podcast, all our specials and extras, be sure to like and subscribe below or wherever you find your podcasts.